Give me the best video game of all time.
Of my
All
life?
of all like yes, of all time. And I would say and where I'm kind of trying to go with this is what was like groundbreaking. And
Is it like
what I hate about this is
Mario Kart?
there is earlier ones that the early games where it's like, yeah, I mean, you kind of got to give it to them as being like top 5, but I don't. I'm steering away from those
Like some
Super
space
Mario
invaders?
Bros, no, like Super
Yeah.
Mario, Tetris, Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like, okay, yes, they get top 10. They're fucking in. I get it. But
Yeah.
let's go a little bit newer than that. Like best game of all time. A little bit newer. Like okay, well, whatever.
Halo?
What's the best game of all time? Halo should be
Halo.
up there. Should be up there. But
That's for me. That's
my
mine.
argument. Okay, and that you're gonna put that in the category shooter.
Yeah.
I'm saying no category, but then if we go into shooter, this is definitely where I really get irritated with this argument because it's like no, the best the best video game of all time, fucking 007 GoldenEye, hands down, like bar none. This is the best video game ever made. In today's standards, it doesn't hold
Yeah.
up, but Halo doesn't hold up. I just started playing Halo, and you could
No, I
argue
don't agree with that.
that it doesn't hold up. Have you gone back and
Oh,
played
I
Halo
think it.
1? It gets a little difficult to play. It's like, oh Jesus Christ. Like, and they did a
Okay, you're right.
remastered version, and I started playing it. And it's funny, they have
Yeah.
a button to where you could switch in and out of new graphics and old graphics, and
Yep. Yep.
you're just like, what is this shitty graphics? Like, that's really what we were playing on back then? And I
Yeah.
thought it was like the coolest game ever. But whatever, I'll give Halo some credit. But GoldenEye revolutionized video games. Like, no one understood that that's what a video game could be. And you could argue fucking Doom, which I saw that, and it fucking pissed me off. Like, God damn it,
You know
Doom.
what's crazy?
But 007 GoldenEye brought the multiplayer in, and it fucking
Yeah.
shocked the world. Shocked the world.
Yeah.
This all started because my girlfriend couldn't. She was talking about Pierce Brosnan, and she's like, "I don't know who that guy is." I'm like, "You don't fucking know who Pierce Brosnan is? The best goddamn 007 there ever was."
No,
Fucking.
dude.
Oh,
Oh,
don't even. Dude, it's my
it's the
childhood. It's
worst.
the fucking no. Pierce Goldeneye was the sickest fucking movie ever. I loved that movie. It was so fun. Like I didn't like
I
his
don't
other
remember the
movies.
movie, but I remember the game.
And
You want to know what's you want to know what's crazy? Last year I played a shitload of 007 GoldenEye.
it's it's bad graphics. Going back,
Yeah.
dude. But what that game did is you could get four. It was the first time four people could sit in a room, split screen, kill each other like that had
Yeah.
never been done before, and everyone across the world just like holy shit, this is
Yeah.
incredible. It's the best thing
Yeah.
ever. So then I'm trying to show my girlfriend. I type in best fucking video games of all time, and so here's the list I came up. This is Time. Best is it Time magazine? I
Time
don't know.
magazine. Okay.
Time.com. I don't know if
Okay,
that's
what's the list?
so. Of course, number one,
Start
fucking
at the lowest. Okay,
50. You want
Tetris.
me to go through 50?
No, no, no. Sorry,
Okay, let's
sorry,
go.
sorry. Okay.
Let's go. Fucking yeah. Let's start from number one because we'll get there. But
Okay, Tetris.
number one, Tetris. I I can kind of agree with that. It is.
Yeah, I can too.
That's a damn good game. Super
Yeah.
Mario 64.
Yeah.
Number two. I disagree with that one. I don't think that should be number two.
Well, they should have Mario Kart in the top 10.
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of
Yeah.
Time. Yeah, yeah, I'll give that to him. Doom number 4. This is where another one.
Oh.
I don't think it should be number 4. It was incredible. Was incredible. And then Miss Pac-Man number 5.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Number 6 is a real fucking upset. This one pissed me off. Minecraft. Fucking Minecraft.
Terrible.
Number
Terrible.
6.
No.
Go fuck yourself. Okay, number
Yeah, I
7.
agree.
Legend of Zelda. Again, like, okay.
Yeah.
Super Mario Bros. Is 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 9. This one you can't argue, but it is a weird one. The Oregon Trail. Like,
Oh my
ugh.
god.
I mean,
Ugh.
it that is dumb, but
That's super dumb.
but everyone played that game. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
because we didn't have anything else to play at
I
school.
know, I know, but it was I I can take that one or leave that one. That one's kind of funny to
I'm
me.
taking that out. I'm taking it out of the goddamn
Number
list.
10. This is a weird one. Again, I don't think it belongs on the top 10 list. Is World of Warcraft. It definitely is. Should be up there. It was, one of the bigger games of all time.
Sure.
Sid Meier's Civilization 4.
Yeah.
What? Uh, and I've never dug any of these. I guarantee probably a few of our listeners are going to hate me for this one, but I have never understood number 12. I've never understood this whole franchise. I've never enjoyed it. Final Fantasy. So Final
No.
Fantasy 6 comes in at number 12.
Yeah.
I've never
People love it.
I never liked it. I didn't like how it was. I mean, I played
I never played it.
OG. I played with my brother, and it was kind of fun. But I never liked how when you'd get in fights, it would be like, if the dudes are just sitting there like jumping back and forth, and then it'd be like,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
then,
yeah.
and then they'd just be standing there, and the dinosaur just stand, or their enemies just standing there, and it's like, this is dumb. I mean, I get you have to do it
Yeah.
if that's the style. Number 13, SimCity 2000. Dumb, retarded. I'm not into that. Number 14. This one irritates me that this game comes in at 14 and 007 still hasn't come up yet. Quake. Yes, an amazing game.
Yeah.
And
No.
revolutionary style game.
Well, fucking 007. These motherfuckers need Mario Kart and Halo on the top 10.
Yeah. Next one, 15.
I'm sorry.
Again, I don't like how I do think this one belongs underneath Quake, but it's both of these still should be underneath 007. In my opinion, is Counter-Strike. 16. This one is near and dear to my heart. I think this one's labeled correctly. Maybe I would have pushed this up a few spots. Grand Theft Auto 3. Damn good game.
Yeah.
Half-Life 2. 17. Okay. See, now I'm starting to feel like we're in.
I don't know if you remember, and I don't even know if I'm correct, but I think that Grand Theft Auto 2 was a shot of the streets from above.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
You just drove
Yep.
around a car like around around the streets of a city, but all you could see was the top of the car and the top of the buildings.
It was like Sim City.
It was 2D. It was like 2D.
Yeah.
And then I think Grand Theft Auto 3, you went on the ground behind the guy, and that's when you started running around killing hookers.
Dude.
So that's completely different.
You were probably a little young when I was young when that movie came out, and I have a few years on you.
Game?
You would have been in the 4th grade, I'm assuming, when that game came out.
I don't know.
So you're somewhere around there, because that Grand Theft Auto 3 came out when I was in the 7th grade, and holy fuck, was it amazing! That is the near and dear to my heart, one of the best games of all time. 18, Rise of Tomb Raider, not into that pick.
People loved it.
19. So this is coming in at 19 to me. This is weird. Space Invaders, that should be up a little higher. 20. I don't even know what this is. Zork was an early text-only adventure game, though it wasn't the first. Blah blah. I don't know what Zork is.
Okay. How many are you gonna read?
Up until GoldenEye, which is coming. It's real close.
Okay.
Number 21, Diablo 2. Again, this shouldn't be above GoldenEye. That's bullshit. And then number 22 is GoldenEye. I'll throw in number 23 real quick because that's an interesting one. Flight Simulator.
These games are whack.
GoldenEye belongs top 10. It was revolutionary.
I'm with you. Not top. I can't give it 1, but I'll give it top 10.
Yeah, it at least belongs. Tomb Raider is not above that. Half-Life 2, not above that. Grand Theft Auto 3, not above that. Counter-Strike, not above that. Quake,
No.
maybe. SimCity 2000, not above that.
No.
I don't like Final Fantasy, so I'm biased on that one. Civilization, not above that. World of Warcraft, not above that. Oregon Trail, not above that. Super Mario Bros.
Fuck.
Now you're starting to get fucking. Now it's comparable, up to 8.
Yeah.
So sorry. I feel very strongly about 007 Goldeneye.
So yeah, we have penned a letter to Time magazine. It's 3 pages long, and we will be sending that out.
Yep.
It's fucking very explicit.
Real talk. Real talk.
That's good. That's good shit. For me, Halo, Mario Kart. That's all I need. Anyway, last year or like a year or 2 years ago, Vince was talking about what's it pie? What's the thing? Strawberry pie, apple pie, whatever those fucking things are. You can make this. You can like make this little computer of your own that you can like load games onto, like Raspberry Pi. It's called. I think it's called Raspberry Pi, but you can make it for like $60, and it's like a computer. But all you do is load like games onto it. What are those? What are they called? Like mods of games or something like that. Fuck, I can't remember.
Like a modded Xbox? Is that what you're getting at? Like.
But you load like old games on.
Yeah,
like you
well, I mean,
load 007.
the big one I remember was everyone took their OG Xbox and you could mod it, and then you would just have like 2,000 games on it. Like old
Right.
games.
Basically like that. Oh, emulator. It's an emulator. So it's just an emulator or whatever. So I'm like, okay, that's great. You know, do you. But then I realized that I could download some software on my Mac, and then I could just go to some websites. I don't know if it's legal, but there's a ton of websites out there. You can just download any game you want. So I had myself a weekend. So I ordered some Nintendo 64 Xbox controllers from Amazon that went straight to USB. So I just USB'd right into my Mac, and then downloaded a bunch of games: Star Fox 64, Mario Kart, GoldenEye, a bunch of other ones, and just played all these old games, and it was great.
That's fantastic.
It is
sounds
fantastic.
Fun. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I started, like I was saying during that rant, me and my buddy Anthony started at Halo 1 multiplayer, like duo, like campaign.
Yeah.
And we started going through the campaign again because, fuck,
Yeah.
Halo 1 campaign was so nostalgic. It sucks.
Yeah.
Going back through it, it's like, okay, this really isn't that good. But
Yeah.
the nostalgia is just washing over me. Ah.
Yeah. You like hear someone's voice, some guy's character's voice in it, and you're like, oh man, I've missed this guy.
Yeah, Cortana, when Cortana talks.
Yeah.
Chief! You know, it's like, oh, yeah, that's
here.
right. Keep saying that, you dirty girl.
Oh, Jesus.
We'll be back.